testing life cycle. So the meaning of STLC, we need to begin mentioning the software testing life cycle. So as part of STLC, what is the first step need to be done? What is it? Requirement understanding. The very first step we need to be get mentioned the requirements understanding. After that, what is it? Test plan. Need to be get take care about test plan. After that, what is it? Test scenarios. Okay. After that, what is it? Test cases. After that, test execution. Okay. After that, what is it? Bug reporting and retesting. And the last activity, what is it? Test closure. So as part of any kind of testing project, you may take care about any kind of manual testing project. We need to take care about in performing with these particular steps here. So whenever you are taking care about any kind of the project as part of manual testing, we need to take care about in implementing with these particular steps. In that, if I'm taking these particular requirements understanding, the very first step we need to be get mentioned that requirement understanding that will take care about in referring with all available requirement document need to be get take care about in referring with all available requirement document. I mean, according to that particular project, we need to be get take care about in referring with that particular requirement documents here. Based on that project and based on that particular client, what exactly the documents are there, we need to take care about in referring with all that particular documents and need to begin understand the requirement and then taking care about the test plan. All the test plan activity taking care by the test lead. The test lead will take care about all that particular test plan activity and then we got taking care about that particular test scenarios. If I'm taking with test scenarios, meaning of test scenarios, what is it? What need to be tested? If I'm taking with that particular test scenarios, need to be get mentioning that what need to be tested. And after that, we need to take care about test cases. Meaning of test cases? Meaning of test cases? Mentioning that how to be tested. So the meaning of test cases mentioning that how to be tested. Then it will take care about the test execution. If I'm taking with test execution, the meaning of test execution, comparison of expected result with actual result. If I'm taking with test execution, taking care about comparison of expected result with actual result, then you will be taking with bug reporting. Meaning of bug reporting? Meaning of bug reporting? Documenting the issue. In the same way, we need to take care about the test closure activity. This particular test closure activity, we need to take care about in preparing that particular respective report according to the real-time activity, according to the real-time Requirements understanding taken care by tester. The test plan activity as usual taken care by test lead. And then taking with test scenarios and considering the test cases and then test execution and then taking with bug reporting. All these activities, if I'm taking with test scenarios, test cases, test execution, and then bug reporting, test scenarios, test cases, test execution, and bug reporting. All these activities taken care by tester. All these activities taken care by tester. At the same time, we got take care about test closure. The test closure activity taken care by manager. We can consider that manager or we can consider that test manager. So the manager has been taking care about the test manager taking care about in performing the test manager taking care about in performing these particular respective test closure activities. The manager has been taking care about in performing these particular respective test closure activities. Okay. So the understanding what exactly need to be done, what exactly the manager has been taking care about, what exactly that particular manager taking care about in doing that particular test closure. This manager as part of process of test closure, as part of the process of test closure activity, test closure activity, he need to be get taking care about in communicating with all the teams here. It can be development team or testing team or any other related to that project, he has to take care about in communicating with all the teams and taking care about in having the respective status. Need to be get taking care about in having that particular respective status. See the understanding. This particular one, the test manager taking care about in communicating with all the teams and having the information related to the status of that particular project. As an example, communicating with testing team, it will take care about in having the status of taking care about in having the status of the total number of test cases created for that particular project. What are all the total number of test cases? What are all that particular total number of test cases has been created? See the understanding. If I'm taking with this respective test manager, it will communicate all the teams along with the testing team. From the testing team, he will take care about in collecting the information of what are all the total number of test cases has been created. Along with that, it will come up with how many test cases has been passed, and then how many test cases has been failed. In that, how many bugs has been reported, and then how many bugs has been closed. So as part of the testing activity from the testing team, it will take care about what are all the total number of test cases has been created. In that, how many test cases has been passed and how many test cases has been failed, and then how many bugs reported and how many bugs has been closed. This is what it will take care about. This is what it will take care about in having this particular report. First, it will come up with in gathering with all these kind of information, doing all these activity. So communicating with the different team, collecting the information and preparing one particular final report, it will come under the activity of test closure. It will come under the activity of test closure. As part of the process of test closure activity, taking care about all the information related to that particular project. Now, the manager will be ready. The manager will be ready with all the information. The manager will be ready with all the information related to that particular project. The report will get ready. Once the report is ready, once that particular report has been ready, this particular test manager will set up the meaning with the respective client. After completion of all the report, after completion of all the report is ready, then this particular test manager will set up a meeting with the respective client, and then the manager and then client, the manager and then client will take care about the manager and client. The lights ఒకటి ఆఫ్ చేయండి. The manager and then అవునాయి ఈ రెండు ఒకటి ఆఫ్ చేయండి. So the manager will take care about in collecting all the report is ready, then he will send all the information to that particular respective client. Now client and manager, the client and manager will start taking care about in having the discussion of next level activity. They will take care about in discussion of the next level activity. I mean, what exactly the next level activities need to be done? Is that project need to be stopped, or any of the new requirements provided by the client, or any other activities need to be done? All that particular discussion will be done. All that particular discussion will be done. In that discussion, in case of need to be stop the project, in case of need to be stop the project, or need to be get stop the testing. In case of need to be stop the project or need to be get stop the testing, then we need to take care about in considering some points. That is what the heading we mentioned. What is the heading written? What is the heading written? When to stop testing. There is no concept, or it's not like mandatory. It's not like mandatory that need to stop the testing. There is no chance of need to be stop the testing until unless that particular business has been stopped. The best example, let's consider the Flipkart application or Amazon application. That Amazon application development is done, testing is done, and available in live also. That Amazon available in live or not? Flipkart application, Gmail application, Amazon application, it's already available in the live. But even though it has been available in the live, is that every day you will see the same features in that website? Assume that the Flipkart application, is that every day will see the same features? No. So it's not like every day you will get the same features. You're able to see that all the new things provided. New things has been provided means code has been modified. Updates has been done. Updates has been done means code has been modified or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, because of code modified, what kind of testing you have to do? If code is modified, what kind of testing you will do? What is it? What is it? Regression testing. Meaning of regression testing? Automation testing. Meaning of regression testing. What is it? What is it? Existing functionality working or not. It is already available in the live. Everything working. That part perfectly okay. But even though all the things has been working, the developers has been doing some changes, some modifications has been done. Because of that modification, we have to confirm. We need to take care about all the existing functionality working or not. Further, to confirm that existing functionality working or not, again, you need to continue that particular testing activity. So in simple, see the simple understanding that Amazon application, Flipkart application or Gmail, any application, development is done, testing also done, already available in the live. But even though it is available in the live, it's mandatory that development is required. It's mandatory that testing is required. Until unless that business has been continued. Until unless that business has been continued, we need to take care about. Until unless that particular business has been continued, you need to take care about. You need to take care about the testing will be there. So that is how always you will be having the demand for that particular testing activity. It's not like your project developed and completed, moved into the live environment, immediately testing will be stopped. Till the time of that business has been continued, it's need to be take care about the testing will be continued. Because of that, there is no chance of testing need to be stopped. But in case, if you want to stop the testing, if you want to stop the testing, what are the points? need to be considered. In case if you want to stop the testing, what are the points you need to consider? In that, we got first point. What is the first point? What is the first point? Taking with deadlines. Meaning of deadlines? In simple, we can say that target dates. What is it? Target dates. The meaning of the meaning of deadlines. The meaning of deadlines, we can say that the meaning of deadlines in simple, we can say that targeted dates. Nothing but in a very simple understanding. Previously, we have been discussed about test plan. Remembered? Remembered or not? Test plan. What you remembered? Test plan is remembered. In the test plan, you guys has been written fifth point. What is the fifth point you written? See your notebooks. In the test plan, fifth point. Fifth point. What is it? Fifth point. What is that? Test schedule. Meaning of the test schedule? Meaning of the test schedule? Timelines here. I mean, at the time of test plan has been preparing. At the time of test plan has been preparing, at that time itself, the schedule will be provided. When to start the testing, when to stop the testing, when to start scenarios, when to complete scenarios, when to start execution, when to complete. All the target dates has been provided in that particular test plan itself. Because of that, according to that particular test plan, according to that particular test plan, according to that particular test plan, if we reach the target dates, then we can think about in stopping the testing. Not like mandatory. It is not like mandatory that you have to stop the testing. Just one of the consideration in case of need to stop the testing. The one you will mention. What you will mention? Deadlines. So the meaning of deadlines? What is it? Target dates. The meaning of deadlines, we can consider that, target dates. We can consider that target dates here. As simple as if we reach to the target dates, then we can think about in stopping that particular testing activities. At the same time, we got an option, test cases, completed percentage. 100% of test cases pass. 100% of test cases pass will never possible. 100% of test case pass will never possible. But at least that 80 to 90%. 100% will never possible, but at least 80 to 90%. 80 to 90% of test cases. 80 to 90% of test cases has been passed. 80 to 90% of test cases has been passed. Then we can think about to stop the testing, because when you will make or when you consider test case is pass? Yeah. When you will consider the test case has been pass or fail? What is it? While executing, what you will do? What is it? Expected result and actual result should be same. In case of that expected result, actual result, both are same, then you can consider that particular test case has been passed. So that particular test case passed, maximum of test cases has been passed means the functionalities are working correctly. If it is working correctly, we can think about in stopping that particular testing. We can think about in stopping that particular respective testing activities. That is what you will take care about. That is what you will be taking care about. Test cases, pass percentage. After that, what is the next one? Test budget depleted. The meaning of depleted. The meaning of depleted. Budget has been completed. Budget has been completed. If the client is not having enough budget, if the client is not having enough budget, we can't take care about. If client is not having enough budget, we cannot continue that particular project. Not only budget, in the real time, according to all the IT companies, there is no chance of 100% success rate in the IT companies. There is no chance of 100% success rate in the IT companies. Not like all the IT projects will success. Not like all the IT projects will success. The IT project success rate. The IT project success rate is 60 to 70%. The IT project success rate, we can say that 60 to 70%. Remaining that 30% of the project, it may stop in the middle only because of budget issue, because of budget issue, or because of technology issue. It can be budget issue, or it can be technology issue, or it can be resource issue. I mean, not having the availability of resource. It can be budget issue, technology issue, resources issue, requirements issue. Requirements may not provide it in the proper way. Requirement, I mean, all the requirements may not provide it in the proper way. Different reasons will be there. Different reasons will be there. Not like you will have 100% success rate in this particular IT companies. 60 to 70%. 60 to 70% of the project will get success. Remaining things will stop in middle. It may be budget issue, technology issue, requirements issue, resources issue. It depends on it. But we can consider the one we mentioned, that test budget depleted. In case of budget is not available, in case of budget is not available, then also we can think about, in stopping that particular testing. After that, what it is mentioned? Coverage of code. or functionality with requirements. In simple, on which basis development activity need to be done? Based on requirements. On which basis testing activities need to be done? Based on no. These particular testing activities need to be done based on requirements. Development activity based on requirement. Testing activity based on requirement. If we confirm that, according to that particular requirement, according to that particular requirement, if you confirm that all that particular testing is done and development is done based on the requirement, if we confirm that all the development is done and all the testing is done, then also we can think about in stopping that particular respective project. And after that, mentioning that bug rate has been fall below. Meaning of that, bug rate has been fall below means in the initial stages of the project, there is a chance of we can identify more number of bugs. In the initial stages of the project, we can identify more number of the bugs. As a tester, we are finding the bugs. As a tester, we are finding the bugs. Perfectly okay. Once we find the bug, it's not like just we are finding the bugs, doing the bug reporting or not. Meaning of bug reporting? Documenting the issue. The meaning of bug reporting, documenting the issue. Okay. Once we report the bug, what developer is doing? Once we report the bug, what developer will do? Working on the bug. Nothing but he will take care about fixing the bug. Yes or no? Bug will be fixed by developer or tester? Developer. Developer is taking care about fixing the bug. Once the bug has been fixed, that information provided to testing team. As a testing team, after fixing the bug, what need to be done? After fixing the bug, what need to be done? Retesting need to be done. Nothing but retest. Meaning of retest? Meaning of the retest? Confirming issue has been fixed correctly or not. So the meaning of retest saying that confirming issue has been fixed correctly or not. So confirming issue has been fixed correctly or not. Okay. Now, see the understanding. While confirming, you will retest it. Issue has been fixed correctly or not. If issue has been fixed correctly, working as expected, what is the status will provide? Close. Meaning of the close? Yeah. Meaning of close? Yeah. You need to be comfortable to explain all the answers. as manual testing about to complete. Issue fixed correctly and working as expected. So what is the status of that? What is the status of that? Close. So if I'm taking with the close, we are saying that issue has been fixed correctly. Not only fixed correctly, working as expected. Then only it will close the bug. If bug has been closed, functionality working. If maximum of the bugs has been fixed it in the certain stage, there is a chance of all the functionalities working correctly. There is a chance of all the functionalities working correctly and then not having working correctly, and that there is a chance of you will not be able to find any of the bugs. You will not be able to find any of the bugs here. That is what it will take care about. Bug rate has been fall below. In the starting stages, there is a chance of we can find more number of the bugs, and step by step, if maximum of the bugs has been fixed it, in certain step, there is a chance of we can't find more number of bugs here. So then if we don't have more number of bugs, indirectly application is working correctly, then also we can think about in stopping with the testing. And finally mentioning that alpha testing and beta testing completed. That alpha testing, beta testing. If I'm taking with alpha testing, meaning of alpha testing, final testing or end-to-end testing done by developer or tester, tester or developer, tester or developer, tester. That alpha testing, mentioning that alpha testing, mentioning that testing, I mean the final testing or end-to-end testing, final testing or end-to-end testing done by testing team. In the same way, we got beta testing. Meaning of beta testing, final testing or end-to-end testing done by third party tester or third party customer. The final testing or end-to-end testing done by third party tester, third party customer taking with beta testing. It's mandatory that the whole alpha testing need to be completed. After completion of the whole alpha testing, then only it will come to beta testing. Then only it will come to beta testing. After completion of beta testing, then it will go with, after completion of beta testing, then it will go with combination of alpha testing and beta testing. So combination of alpha testing and beta testing, consider as, what is it? UAT testing. Combination of alpha testing and beta testing. Combination of alpha testing and beta testing. Considering that UAT testing. Meaning of UAT testing? What is it? User acceptance testing. The meaning of UAT, considering the user acceptance testing. As the user has been accepted, it can go with that particular live environment. After that, it depends if the testing need to be continue or need to stop it. So there is no chance of testing need to be stopped, but in case of need to be get stop the testing. In case of need to be get stop the testing, you can take care about. In case of need to be get stop the testing, you can take care about in considering with these particular points here. This is what we need to take care about. This is what we need to take care about. Some points to considering that related to test closure along with in stopping with testing. This is what you need to take care about. This is what you need to take care about in completing with all the steps of taking with STLC. This is what you need to take care about in completing with all the steps of STLC. That is what you done STLC with the help of the project. You done the STLC with the help of the project. What is the project you done? What is the project you done? You done with project of adapting. So you have been done with the project of adapting. Not only adapting project, any project, any project. It can be banking project or it can be insurance project, manufacturing project, whatever it can be. Any kind of project you want to test it. If a tester job role is safe, it can be fresher level or it can be experience level. It can be fresher level or it can be experience level. Manual tester job role will be more easy. Any coding you done? Till now, any coding you done? Any logics you written? No concept of logic and no concept of coding. There is no concept of programming. As part of manual testing, just the main important one. What is the main important one? What is the main important one? Requirements understanding. That is the only main thing here. Once you understand the requirement, very easily you can take care about all the things here. If we got understand the requirement, if we got understand the requirement in the very easy way, and if you are clear about that, remaining all the things very easily can do that. Because based on the requirement, I'll take care about in preparing test scenarios. Based on these requirement document, when you got any job as a tester in the real time, once you placed in the project, first you have to go through requirement document. Once you go through requirement document, you have to take care about test scenarios. That is what your work. After that, test cases, execution, bug reporting. Like certain builds will be continue. First, I'll take care about build one. By the time of build one completed, they'll be ready with the build two. Again, for build two, you will understand the requirement. I'll go with scenarios, test cases, execution, bug reporting. Once that build 2 is done, I'll go with build 3. Again, build 3, you'll understand the requirement. I'll go with scenarios, cases, execution, bug reporting. So till the time of that particular whole project need to be completed, your manual concepts are same. There is no chance of you are writing any coding or you are writing any programming. Your whole manual testing job role. No concept of programming and there is no concept of coding. So because of that, you need to be get more comfortable related to the interviews. Related to the interviews, definitely 100% you will get all these kind of questions. Related to the interviews, definitely you will get the questions. What kind of documents you refer? What are the requirements you understand? What are the scenarios you prepared? What kind of scenarios you done? What kind of bugs you find out? So bug life cycle. Different type of questions will be there. So need to be get comfortable taking care about all that particular concepts here. In case of still, if you are more interested, in case of still, if you are more interested, there are some less chances are there. There are some less chances are there. You can try doing job search on only manual testing. Some less chances are there. There is a chance you can try. If you are more interested, if you are more interested, you can take care about in doing with job search activity only on manual testing also. I mean, just by keeping only manual details also, you can try doing the job search activity. Further, I'm just taking care about in providing some sample resumes. In your Google Classroom, I'm just taking care about in providing some sample resumes. This is just your interview practice purpose. Your actual resume, your final resume, I'll take care about after completion of your total training program. Just for the time being, I have been given some sample resumes in case if anyone interested to go with doing the job search activity only on manual testing, you can try on it. But your final resumes, not like directly, I'll upload in the Google Classroom. After completion of your total training program, after completion of your total training program, I'll go with one-to-one discussion with everyone, including the online. I'll take care about one-to-one discussion, and after that, I will be giving with final resume. But for now, just if you want to try to go with, if you want to try to go with that particular respective job search and manual, you can try on that. This is the one project I got. What is the project I got? What is the project I got? Adapting. Similar to this, if you want to try one more project, if you want to try one more project, you can take care about one more project. Just make a note of this particular URL. All online students also make a note of this particular URL. Make a note of username, Naresh IT, password, Naresh IT. Take care about small letter, capital letter in the URL. When you are entering the URL, in that URL, that B should be capital letter, banking project, that P should be capital letter. You need to be take care about in the very correct way while entering the URL. and Naresh IT in a small letter. Password also Naresh IT in a small letters. All the online students also, please make a note of that particular URL in the very correct way. Username is Naresh IT and password is Naresh IT. Okay. Now, if I'm taking the URL, the same thing will be done. You will get two builds here. Build one, build two. First, we have to take care about working with build one. In build one, you will be having some bugs will be there. First, we have to take care about in finding with the bugs in the build one. And after that, that particular bugs, you need to be get take care about retesting build two here. So that username we got. What is the username we got? Naresh IT in a small letter. Once you're done with the sign in, you will get all that particular sign in activity. So here, whenever you are taking care about this particular banking project, if I'm taking this particular banking project, in this project, mainly you got three models. If I'm taking with the models in that, if I'm taking with the models in that, mainly I got model. One is admin model. Another one taking with employee model, and another one taking with customer model. If I'm taking with, if I'm taking with this particular model, one we got admin model and one we got employee model and one we will be taking customer model. First, what we have to do is you need to log in as admin. The credentials what have been given, the credentials what have been given related to admin. I given the main credentials, the credentials what have been given, those are related to admin model. Now, related to that admin model, you will do the login. Once you done with the login as an admin can take care about in creating employee. You need to log in as a admin. Once you log in as admin, you have to create employee. Then you will get your employee login details. Then you have to log in with employee login details. Once you log in as employee, then you will take care about in login as a customer here. So the three main models, under that lot of sub models will be there. You guys need to go through that. I have not given any requirement document. I have not given any requirement document. That is what you guys need to be get taking with the practice. In the real time, it's not like mandatory that in the real time, it is not like mandatory that always you will get the requirement document. You may get in a requirement document, or this is how they will give the application. They will ask you that to explore on that, and you need to start doing the testing activity. So it's not like mandatory that always you will get in a requirement document. That is the reason I have not provided. You guys need to come up with taking the practice of all these things also. That is what you will get two projects. One is adapting project and another one banking will consider as a online banking. You can see that. If I'm taking with this particular login, if I'm taking with this particular login, what is option you got? Employee. Taking with register employee. So here you don't have any requirement document. Without having the requirement document, then how you can prepare that scenarios or taking the test case? Requirements are not available, but having the application access is there. So because of that, first you have to log in. First you have to take the application. You need to explore the whole application. What are the options are there? What are the features are there? Once you understand that whole application, then you need to start taking with preparing the scenarios and then test cases and then execution and then bug reporting. See that. If I'm taking employee model, what is the first option? What is the first option? Register employee. So you logged in as a admin. Once you log in as a admin, you need to take care about, you have to take care about registering the employee, taking care about all that particular things. Just you can provide random data. And then what is this particular field you got? Login name. After that, password. So this is what you are coming up with, generating the login details for employee. You can provide your own name, your own login name, your own password. Once you then register successfully, then employee will create it. With that employee, you will do the login. Once you do the login with employee can take care about creating customer. Once customer is created, customer can log in. Then as a customer related to the bank, we can take care about all the bank transaction, like transferring the amount, adding the beneficiary. So related to customer, what are the things we can do? We can take care about in performing all the activities. Once you got comfortable, if you get comfortable on this application, you can add in your resumes also based on your comfortable. So you will get adapting project. You can provide in the resume, and then this online banking also you can provide in that particular resumes. That is what you got taking care about. Two projects you got. The one you got adapting project and the one you will be taking with online banking. So it's not like immediately need to start it, not like just one day. It will take some time. It's not like in a very small project to complete. Lot of things will be there. So just you can start spending some extra time on the practice, definitely will get comfortable. Because as you are working on two projects, as you are working two different projects, definitely will get comfortable in performing all the real-time activities. So the same thing you will implement in your real-time job role also. The same thing you can take care about and explain for the interview. So please take care about utilize the training program. Please take care about utilize the training program, all the application access in the very proper way. 100% you can learn the subject and 100% you can clear the interview. But you need to utilize all the options in the very proper way. In very rare cases, you will get a chance of the training program related to the project testing. You can compare with most of the institutes. They will make a different training program saying that live project or internship or some other thing. This is how your concept of like internship or live project. So in my training program, not like again you have to go with other things. That is the reason I have been done with all the schedules here. Please take care about utilizing all these particular applications in a very proper way for the practice purpose. By that, the same thing you can explain in the interviews also. So look into that, this kind of applications also. So that is what you will be taking with build one. Build it to also same, the same credentials you will be using that particular Naresh IT and then taking with Naresh IT. So the same credentials will be there, that particular Naresh IT and Naresh IT. So you can go with all that particular activities here. So that first go with in working with build one. Once you got getting comfortable with build one, then you can take care about in working with that particular respective build two. This is what you will be taking with online banking project. This is you will be taking with online banking project. So you got the two projects here. One is adapting project and one you will be taking with banking project. Don't consider like there is no requirement document. That is what the practice. That is what the practice you have to do in the real time. Definitely in your career, you have to take care about in handling with different type of projects here. Because of that, please take care about in getting comfortable with all these things here. And related to manual testing, related to manual testing, given with all that particular interview questions also, you will have almost 100 questions or there. If you just refer that 100 questions, you may have some concept which we have not discussed also. That is what your practice, your preparation need to be done. It's not like mandatory that always you will be getting the question only from the PDF file and only the concepts we discuss. It's not like an academic subject. Your interview, it's totally vary from one particular company to another company. According to that manual testing, whatever the concepts we discuss, based on that, they can come up with another questions also. Because of that, you have to take care about all that particular preparations here. As an example, as you guys are very well knowing it, what is the first question you will get? What is the first question you will get? That introduce yourself or tell me about yourself. This is very most important, the way of how you are answering. Because is that the first question you will get or any other question you will get? This is the first question. Any interview, small companies, MNC companies, medium level, any interview, fresher level, experience level, any interview you are attending, this is the first question you will get. You guys need to do the more preparation. I can understand that everyone will think about, sir, that is a very simple question. Why easy question? Why we need to prepare? We are already expertise in that. And giving the answer of, tell me about yourself. You have to take preparation on that. It is mandatory. Because that question will help you to clear 50% of the interview. The tell me about yourself will help you to clear 50% of the interview. Because most of the time, tell me about yourself. That's a very simple, but it depends on how your explanation you done it. It's not like you will complete in half minute or 1 minute. You have to take some time. You have to take some time. Indirectly, the very simple question, you are selling your product. You are one product in this market. You are selling your product. So I mean, in front of your interviewer, that tell me about yourself. That means you have to explain yourself or your friend details. You will explain your details or your friend details. Your details only. Indirectly, you are marketing yourself. What is your all explanation is the very most important. Because of that, how you can take the practice, take one paper in the hostels, what rooms, whatever it can be. In the paper, first make a note of all the points what you want to explain. When you preparing that points, when you guys are preparing the points on the paper in the hostel, 100% your best friends will be there. Your best friends there or not? When you're preparing these points about, tell me about yourself, your best friends will be there and asking that what you are preparing, why you are preparing. Lot of comments also will get it. Don't worried about on that because those are best friends here. Don't be worried about all those things here. You have to get in a job. That is your target. If you want to get a job, is that you will attend the interview or friend will attend the interview? You will attend the interview or your friend will attend the interview? You have to attend. You need to clear the interview. You have to take your own preparation. Because of the, on that paper, make a list of all the points. Minimum 3 pages. How many pages? 3 pages. Tell me about yourself. Your 20 years of life or 20 years of life. You are marketing yourself. When you are marketing yourself, you have to explain your details of at least 3 to 4 pages. You have to explain. If you want to come up with that 3 to 4 pages, means you have to prepare for minimum 8 to 10 minutes. How much time? How much time? 8 to 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. You need to be comfortable. You need to explain about yourself. Otherwise, there is no use of that. At least if you prepare for 10 minutes in the hostel in front of interviewer. In front of interviewer. 4 minutes I will explain. Prepare for 10 minutes in front of interview. It will complete in 4 minutes. No, sir, will prepare only 4 minutes in the hostel. In front of interviewer? Not even less than minute also. Because of that, that will be playing a very important role. What are the things he have to prepare? See that. First, what he will provide? What will provide? The name. In case if you guys are more comfortable, if you guys are more comfortable, more interested, you can explain including the surname. You can add your surname and explain in the interviews. In IT also, there are a lot of people are there who is having caste feeling also. Sometime it will work out also. Lot of logics are there. Because of that, while explaining your name, you can provide your total full name. Sometimes it will give you added advantage here. You need to provide that name. After that, as a fresher level, what you will explain? Training means not like I done C training, C++ training, Java training, after that Python, after that testing. Not like giving the list of trainings here. The meaning of that particular training is you have to explain them as you're attending the testing interview. As you're attending the testing interview, you have to explain them that you've done with the testing training. You can mention that Naresh IT doesn't make any problem. And then you have to explain them in one proper order as part of the training. First, manual testing. What are the things you are comfortable? Next, automation testing. What are the things you are comfortable? Not like 1 point manual, another point automation, again 1 more point manual, another point automation. Don't make shuffle of that. Please be prepared all the things in the very proper way. Like first, all the manual. After that, all automation. You have to explain them with the respective project. While explaining that points, you need to explain them with the respective project. That is what you need to take care about in explaining in that manual what you have been done, automation, what you have been done. All the project details you will provide. And finally, still, if interviewer is expecting some more information, if interviewer is expecting some more information, then you can add your academic project. If you are comfortable, if you are comfortable to explain academic project, you can add that academic project in the resume as a fresher level. Doesn't make any problem. You can explain that. If you are not comfortable, not required to add it. After that, finally, you can take care about in providing your academic details. Don't explain academic details in the starting. That is what maximum of all the people will do. Never explain all the academic details in the starting. Explain in the last, because they are not worried about all your academic and everything. They have to take care about your technical knowledge, how comfortable you are related to the testing. That is what their understanding. Because of that, first you can provide your name. After that, trainings as part of that manual. What are the things you are comfortable? Automation. What are the things you are comfortable? And any other project. And finally, you'll come up with academic details. Experience level, these points will not be done. You have to ignore that. First, your name and what are the projects you've done in related to manual. What are the projects you've done related to automation, and then academic, and finally, it'll take care about your experience details. I mean, in which company you are working, you have to explain in the last. Don't explain your company details in the first. As experience level, not like you will be giving company details in the first, while explaining you have to take into the last. So this is how you need to take, write the points and read that points. Once you read the points what you written, then you can get a very clear picture either you are comfortable to explain in the correct way or not. You have to do all these things. Don't consider, sir, that is very simple. I can directly explain in front of interviewer. Definitely, you will get the problem. You have to take some proper preparation before attending with the interview. And after that, all your regular questions related to that manual testing, that explain STLC, what exactly your role in the project, nothing but tester roles and responsibilities. Lot of things will be there. Just you can go through that. See this question. What is this question? What is this question? RTM. Meaning of RTM? What is it? Requirement traceability matrix. The meaning of this, basically RTM most of the time taken care by test lead. The test lead will take care about it. Because of that, I have not discussed on it. But in simple, how you can understand is, this is one document. Or we can say that, what we can say that? Mapping document. Mapping document between requirement and test cases. Requirement document is there. Test cases are there. According to the requirement, all the test cases created or not. So that they will create one document here. So that is what we will be taking with RTM. Requirement traceability matrix. To confirm that all the requirements has been tested or not, or to confirm that all the test cases has been prepared or not, this document will be helping it. That is what it will be taking with RTF, requirement traceability matrix. We can say that mapping document between requirements and test cases. You need to go through all these particular different kind of questions, taking with agile process, retesting, regression testing, test plan, test case, data driven testing, system testing. So just you can go through all these things here. Once you go through all these particular things, you will be getting an idea. So how you can expect the way of questions according to these things, according to these particular things. Almost have been given with 100 questions, not like same answers. It's not like mandatory that you have to go with the same answers here. It depends on your comfortable. Based on your comfortable, you can go with that particular respective answers here. But at least if we go through all these particular 100 questions, most are very regular questions. In these 100, maximum of the questions very regularly it can face in the interviews here. So please take care about all these things here. So this is what we are stopping with manual testing, and we'll take care about started with what is it? Automation testing. Set any cost, you need to get comfortable with manual and automation. In this current market, manual and automation both are mandatory. This is what we are stopping with manual. Still, lot of other things are there, but I've been taking care about as part of the real time. I given all the information here. Based on that, you can easily understand other things also. So please take care about all the things and get ready for writing the exam on manual. You need to write the exam. When you have to write the exam, the date and timings I'll be giving. Date and timings I will be giving, but please take care about preparing the exam. Exam not like objective. You will keep A, I'll keep B, you put C, exam will complete. Not like that. Exam will be descriptive. Exam will be descriptive. You need to write the answers here, not like just selecting the options. So the whole manual testing concepts, you need to be prepared. When you need to write that exam, the date and timings I will provide, but please take care about all the preparation. Along with that, please complete all the practice here. Maximum of from tomorrow, I'll start automation. Just 2 days, you will have an introduction. From third day, I'll start with the project. Then your assignment will start with automation. Maximum of third day, your automation assignments will be started. You will need to work on that. So because of that, before that, make sure that you completed all the activities related to the manual. Please look into the practice. Take care about all the concepts, all the options, all the things which have been given. Very easily, you can clear the interview here. So please take the plan according to that. Do the preparation in the very proper way. Please don't waste with the time with unnecessary activities. Don't get waste with the time with other activities. Please utilize the time in the very correct way. Do the preparation. Take the practice, get the job. That should be the target. Please take the plans according to that. Okay. Look into the practice, prepare for the exam, and complete all the assignments related to manual. From tomorrow, I'll start with automation.